Hello everyone. Well, it does look like a nice one across Wisconsin today, and enjoy it because it does look like some wet times ahead, but no chance of rain during the day today. Just sunny to mostly sunny skies. Now, there's not going to be much wind today, but because winds are going to be out of the northeast, that does mean cooler to the east and warmer to the west because of those lake waters right next to the lake. There could be some spots that only top out in the low 70s, but once you get inland, warming up quite a bit. I do think a lot of us are going to see highs in the low 80s, and as you get towards Minnesota, I do think there'll be a few spots reaching the mid 80s for highs, but nothing to complain here as far as temperatures go. And I do think the early evening hours are still going to be dry. The earliest I think we'll start to see a few stray showers pop up in the western part of the state is about 11 o'clock tonight. So that's our earliest opportunity at seeing rain. But the story for the rest of the night and into tomorrow morning, though, is going to be increasing rain chances. So let's go in 3-hour increments here and actually go through the day on Friday. So rain chance beginning 11 o'clock tonight in the western part of the state. By the time we get to 2 a.m., notice a little bit more showing up. Now we're talking about isolated showers. The storm's still in the western half of the state. Notice the eastern half of the state still dry. When things are going to ramp up even more, though, is looking like the early morning hours. Here we are at 5 a.m. and by this point for central and western Wisconsin, we're talking about scattered showers and storms. But we're still not at the peak just yet. Check out for the morning commute tomorrow. This could be a problem for places like La Crosse, Winona, Baraboo, Madison. There's going to be a combination of showers and storms around, but I do think there is going to be heavy rain in spots for the morning commute, less likely to the south and east. So I just want to highlight this area. See all those shades of orange and red is probably an area where giving yourself a couple extra minutes to get to work, not a bad idea for tomorrow morning. And here's the problem. So this is 8 a.m. Look at 11 a.m. Look how those shades of orange staying in some of the same spots. So while most of us won't see flooding, I do have to mention that if we get several rounds of storms working over the same location in low-lying, poorly drained locations, we could be talking about a few flooded roads across the southwestern part of the state. So really the activity looks to peak during the morning hours on Friday. And as we get into the afternoon, there should be less and less. Look at all the folks that are going to be dry at 2 o'clock. Chippewa Falls, probably done in Winona. Very small chance still in La Crosse. The best chance as we go through the afternoon hours is going to be around the Racine-Kenosha area. So this is the one area where I think in the afternoon it's probably going to be wetter than during the morning. It's in the far southeastern part of the state. But for everyone else, it really looks like the morning hours are going to be wetter. There's still a chance for showers and storms. Look at 5 o'clock though. So I do think the homebound commute is going to be drier than the morning commute, with the exception for Racine-Kenosha area. But even for Racine-Kenosha, it looks like past the peak of the activity by the time we get into the late afternoon. Because of all the clouds and rain, look at these temperatures late afternoon on Friday. Looking cooler in many locations, with the exception of right near the lake. It's going to be about the same. But I do think a lot of us only seeing high temperatures, mid to upper 70s, maybe around 80 degrees. Once again, not much wind around. I do have to mention the smallest of chances still for early evening hours Friday. Some stray showers here or there, but I do think a lot of us are going to be dry for Friday evening plans. So let's talk about rain totals, and you can definitely see there is going to be more to the south and west versus the north and east. And some parts of northeastern Wisconsin, I think some are going to miss out. Now, in that area that I've highlighted across the southwestern part of the state, I do think most of us are going to see a ½ inch to an inch of rain. See those shades of purple showing up? That's indicating where there could be as much as 3 inches of rain. It's not going to be widespread, but I do think it's possible in a few spots by the end of the day on Friday. And so that's why we've got to keep that small chance in there for a few flooded roads.